What's going on, guys? It's your boy John, the Liquidator, coming back with a major story. So it looked like Adam Silver and Kathy Engelberg is back in the headlines over this DOJ investigation, FBI investigation into this gambling scandal. Yes, the one we ain't heard about in a minute. Well, it's coming back to the light. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to New York. Let's get it. Let's go. Well, while these CBA negotiations going on, I think everybody's forgetting there's an FBI investigation knocking on the front door of the WNBA and the NBA. We all forgot. I didn't forget. I just been waiting on some more information to come out. Well, it looked like some more information started to come out because Adam Silver's sitting down speaking to the media. Now, we know in October, Adam Silver had to meet at Capitol Hill and speak, to Congress. Now, no footage of that has been released, but we do know that the FBI is still investigating Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups. Remember all that? Now, word on the street is that the WNBA referees is going to be looked at too, because we know that the WNBA referees, to me, allegedly has been altering games. Now, we seen it happen in the Indiana Fever game when they played the Aces. We seen it happen last year in the championship, New York Liberty versus the Lynx. We kind of seen it happen this year. Oh, and let's not get on the foul calls. Now, Kathy Engelberg has been on record time and time again stating in which her referees are not altering games. They're doing a process to make sure these calls are being called accurately. Well, I did a video a few months ago, probably September, early October, talking about the process to where referee calls are could get reviewed. Well, make a long story short, they really don't review them. So whatever the referee says in the W, the call is, that's simply the call. It is what it is in that regard. Now, in this regard, coming back to the investigation, like I stated, we really haven't heard a whole lot come out of there. That is till today. Guys, let's head on over to X, man. Let's pull this up right here, bro. So this is Adam Silver, ABC News. Good Morning America. My bad. Adam Silver on Good Morning America. This was yesterday morning. Listen to this.
But I do want to ask you first about this gambling scandal that's rocked the NBA. Of course, the NBA isn't the only league that's been dealing with this. Other sports as well. But what is your message?
Yeah, I heard him throw that in there. Other sports. Now, look at Adam Silver's face. He don't look like a happy man that want to talk about this. Adam Silver do not want to talk about this. It's all over his face. He like, damn. Now, if y'all don't notice, right? So Adam Silver, the reason he had to go speak to Congress, I left this whole part out, my bad, was because allegedly the NBA knew about the illegal gambling situation and they swept it under the rug. So Terry Rozier allegedly got caught back in 2019, 2020, somewhere up in there, with this illegal gambling situation, because the NBA did their own investigation and they swept all of this under the rug, which caused an investigation into the NBA. Well, the NBA released another statement a little bit after that, came out that he had to go meet with Capitol Hill, that they was doing a new investigation into the NBA, pretty much, and the WNBA. We haven't heard nothing come out from that investigation, y'all, and it's been about 3-4 months. So let's listen to what Adam Silver got to say.
Message to fans who may be worried about the game's integrity right now?
My message is the integrity is absolutely solid. So the scandal, as you called it, is an incident from 2.5 years ago involving one player who allegedly tipped other accomplices that he was going to be coming out of a game early because he was injured. But so that's, to me, an isolated incident so far. Having said that, we take it absolutely seriously. I understand from a fan standpoint that there's nothing more important than the integrity of the game. And I think, recently we put in some new rules around injury reporting just to address incidents like that, so that information is released as soon as it's known to the teams, and so that there's a level playing field of people who may be betting on the game, so they have the same information as everybody else.
And we know that the business of sports betting is booming, legalized,
right.
That is. But do you worry that the culture, the accessibility of it may be part of the problem here?
I mean, to your point, there's a huge growing legalized sports betting business, and now the prediction markets are part of that as well. There's also probably an even larger illegal sports betting market. So for me, the options are illegal betting or legal betting. And given that choice, we'd much rather there be legal betting where there's transparency. For example, in the case you mentioned before, we spotted it first along with the betting.
So he's admitting it. He just admitted. Hold up. So they did catch you. Let's listen.
Transparency. For example, in the case you mentioned before, we spotted it first along with the betting companies because there was aberrational behavior betting on the so-called unders for that game. So we think we're much better off if there's going to be betting, and there will be, that it be in a legal, transparent framework rather than be controlled, by bad forces and kept underground.
All right, let's look ahead here.
Wow, guys. We got to read the comments. Somebody said, where's our pick, Baldy? That's what I want to know. Shaking my head. What is this? Somebody said, yeah, exactly. It's not just one player. It's not just one king, according to the indictment. Hold up. What is this saying? This scandal involved leaks from multiple teams. You had players or coaches with the Charlotte Hornets, the Toronto Raptors, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Orlando Magic, the Portland Trail Blazers, all alleged sharing non-public information. Now, that's what they was investigating. Non-public information. That was an investigation to W and the NBA about this non-public information. Now, with gamblers or friends who then told gamblers, and I think the access that crime rings and organized gamblers apparently have to NBA players and coaches should be serious concern for the league, because it's clear that even those who are making millions of dollars are at risk for getting swept up in stuff. Billups made more than $100 million over the course of his Hall of Fame career. He make millions per year. Rozier has a contract worth about $26 million. Somebody say, how about the integrity of the league, the NBA? How do you have an FBI investigation on a player, but you fail to inform the party acquiring that player? Both the NBA and the Hornets knew of the investigation, but the Heat didn't. Where's the integrity? Wow. So somebody's spilling the beans. So when Terry Rozier got traded and let go, they didn't tell the Heat that he was a dirty player. Quite essentially, that's dirty. Gosh, this whole thing is getting spooky. I just got to be honest, man. But we're going to keep tracking this thing. We're going to keep monitoring this thing throughout the day. I'm waiting on the WNBA to turn their faces upside down about the referees. It's coming, y'all. Feel it. But get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this one. Keep them bells on. Until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out.